Once upon a time, in a peaceful village surrounded by green hills, there lived a wise Buddhist monk named Anand. The village was a place of beauty, where the songs of birds filled the air, and the soft rustling of leaves provided a constant, gentle backdrop. The villagers often came to Anand for advice, especially when they faced problems in their lives. They found comfort in his presence, as if just being near him could lighten the weight of their worries. Anand had a special way of comforting people and helping them see the brighter side of life. His words were like a soothing balm, easing the pain of those who sought his counsel. He had a warmth in his eyes and a calmness in his voice that made people feel safe and understood. One day, a young man named Ravi came to Anand, his face full of worry and sadness. His shoulders were hunched and his steps were heavy, as if the burdens of the world were pressing down on him. He had lost his job, and his family was struggling to make ends meet. The fear of not knowing how to support his loved ones was eating away at him, making him feel small and powerless. Ravi felt hopeless and didn't know how to move forward. Every day felt like an endless cycle of darkness, with no light at the end of the tunnel. Couldn't see any way out of his situation, and the despair in his heart grew with each passing moment. Anand welcomed Ravi with a warm smile, a smile that seemed to say, "You are not alone." He asked Ravi to sit down, his voice gentle and inviting. "Tell me, Ravi," Anand said softly, "what is troubling you?" Ravi took a deep breath and began to explain his situation, sharing how everything seemed to be going wrong. His voice trembled as he spoke, and tears welled up in his eyes. "I feel like I'm trapped in darkness," Ravi said, his voice cracking with emotion, "and I don't know how to find my way out." Anand listened carefully, his eyes filled with empathy. He didn't interrupt or rush Ravi, allowing him to pour out his heart. When Ravi finished, Anand nodded slowly, thoughtful expression on his face. "Ravi," he began, his voice steady and comforting, "when life gets tough, it's easy to feel lost and alone. But remember, even in the darkest times, there are some simple truths that can help us find our way. Let me share them with you. 1. Everything is temporary." Anand began by explaining, the first thing to remember is that nothing in life is permanent. Just as the seasons change, so do the good and bad times in our lives. He paused, letting the words sink in, then continued, "The pain you feel today will not last forever. Just as day follows night, brighter days will come." His words were like a beacon of hope, offering Ravi a glimpse of the light he had been searching for. Number 2. Challenges are opportunities. Every difficulty we face, Anand continued, is an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. He spoke with conviction, his words filled with the wisdom of someone who had seen much in life. Think of challenges as the soil in which the seeds of wisdom are planted. When we overcome difficulties, we learn important lessons that help us in the future. There was a spark in Anand's eyes as he spoke, as if he could see the potential in every struggle. 3. Focus on what you can control. Often we worry about things that are beyond our control, Anand said, his voice calm and reassuring. But this only adds to our suffering. Placed a hand on Ravi's shoulder, grounding him in the present moment. Instead, focus on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and attitude. When you focus on what you can do, you will find peace even in difficulty. The tension in Ravi's face began to ease as he absorbed Anand's word. Practice patience and compassion. Be patient with yourself and others, Anand advised, his tone gentle and understanding. Sometimes we are too hard on ourselves when things don't go as planned. He looked into Ravi's eyes, conveying deep empathy. Show yourself the same kindness you would show a friend. And remember, others are also facing their own struggles. Compassion helps us connect with others and find comfort in shared experience. Ravi nodded, feeling a sense of connection and understanding. 5. Embrace change. Change is a natural part of life, Anand said, his voice steady and wise. When we resist change, we create more suffering for ourselves. He gestured to the world around them, a world constantly in motion, constantly evolving. Instead, try to embrace change with an open heart. See it as an opportunity for new beginnings, even if it seems scary at first. There was a softness in his voice, a reassurance that change could be something to welcome rather than fear. 6. Find strength in the present moment. Finally, Anand concluded, his voice filled with warmth. Remember that the present moment is where your true power lies. He took a deep breath, inviting Ravi to do the same. The past is gone, and the future is yet to come. Focus on the here and now. Breathe deeply, and let go of your worries. In this moment, you are alive, and that is a gift. His words were a gentle reminder to find peace in the present, to let go of what cannot be changed, and to embrace what is. As Ravi listened to Anand's words, felt a sense of calm wash over him. The weight on his shoulders began to lift, and for the first time in a long while, he could see a way forward. He realized that while he couldn't change what had happened, he could change how he responded to it. By remembering these simple truths, Ravi found the strength to keep moving forward, even in the face of adversity. He thanked Anand, his voice filled with gratitude, and left the temple with a renewed sense of hope. And from that day on, whenever Ravi faced difficult times, he would remember the wise monk's word and find comfort in knowing that no matter how dark things seemed, there was always light waiting to return. Life is full of ups and downs, but during tough times, remembering these simple truths can help us find peace and strength. Everything is temporary. Challenges help us grow, and by focusing on what we can control, practicing patience, embracing change, and living in the present moment, we can navigate life's difficult, grace, and resilience. And so, as you navigate through the challenges in your life, keep these teachings close to your heart. Remember that even in the darkest times, there is wisdom to be found and strength to be gained. By embracing these truths, you can face any hardship with courage and hope. Life may not always be easy, but with the right mindset, you can overcome anything. Thank you for joining us in this journey of wisdom and reflection. If you found this story helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories and teachings. Together, let's continue to grow and find peace in every moment of our lives.